Hello and welcome back to one of my vlogs. I'm creating a vlog for days 1 through 4 of Anime Expo. It is currently August, so Anime Expo has already passed since it was in July. Sorry you had to wait so long, but I hope you enjoy the video. Here's day 1 of me arriving at Anime Expo. I started getting in line around 9:20 or 9:30 and started heading in around 9:50, so the line was moving pretty well. Then once I was inside, I made sure to get the Anime Expo magazine before waiting in line at my first destination, which was the entertainment hall. Luckily, I didn't have to wait too long and doors opened at 10 a.m., so it was pretty smooth for me getting inside. Most people started dispersing once we went inside, so it wasn't as crowded as waiting in line outside, and everyone was moving pretty quickly. My first booth that I wanted to stop at was the Studio Ghibli booth. They weren't fully set up once I got there, so I took this opportunity to get in line for the Kappa's photo opportunity and was one of the first 5 people. Then I also took a photo with Totoro, because who wouldn't want to take a picture with Totoro? Then I checked out their merchandise, and of course I got a few things that I'll show later on. They even had a wall with posters of some of their movies along with canvas puzzles that were available for purchase. And right across from the Studio Ghibli booth was a gashapon station where I checked some out. I even got a One Piece gashapon and got Luffy. Afterwards, I made my way through one of the main hallways to head over to the exhibit hall, and just from the outside, I could already tell that the inside was going to be more crowded than entertainment hall. Although I did get this nice picture with Luffy. I really like the setup of this One Piece booth because they had this banner showing all the characters of Luffy's crew along with a main TV in the middle that had information relating to One Piece, such as their games, their dubbed upcoming episodes, and the live action show. Along the booth, they had all these figures from different companies such as Van Presto, Anime Heroes, and more. I was really interested in these One Piece figure ships, although I couldn't figure out where to get them from. Then I started heading on to my next booth. As I started walking around, I wanted to record all the people that were walking through, and as you can see, there was a lot. But my next destination was the Crunchyroll booth. I definitely love how they had this Cowboy Bebop stand right next to the Crunchyroll swag station, which I made sure to check out. You can even see here that I'm pretty happy to be in line, although the line kept on getting full and I had to circle around about 2 times until I finally got in line. They even had a subscriber arcade, although I was never able to get in line because it always got capped. Then I made my way to the Crunchyroll booth to purchase some merchandise. I liked how when I was waiting in line, it made it feel like I was inside of a concert because of the music playing from above along with the flashing lights. After getting my merchandise, I went to the back of the booth, which had a statue of My Hero Academia, All for One versus All Might. Afterwards, I passed by the Naruto Shippuden booth, though there wasn't much of interest to me, so I continued on to the next booth, which was the Casetify booth. I really liked their designs of their phone cases. The saddest part was that they didn't have my iPhone size in stock. I continued walking around, and as you could tell, there is a lot of walking when you go to Anime Expo. My next stop was the Toho Animation booth. Here, I liked how they had all these anime billboards or posters surrounding their booth, which makes sense of course, and I really like how they had this setup of the Spy Family one, though there were a lot of people waiting to take photos with the Forger family. And because I wanted to go to a panel next, I just took this quick video of the setup, though I didn't get a good view of Anya and Bon because there was someone trying to take a photo. As I was heading to get in line to my panel, I stopped by the Ito En booth that had Oyocha unsweetened green tea free samples, and of course I enjoyed it. Finally, I was at my next destination waiting in line for my panel, though as you could see here, it was a very long line. And I did wait even after my panel had started, but I didn't see any movement, so I decided to get out of line and instead go right across from where the line was into this small area that had all these snack and drink booths instead. While I was there, one of the spots that intrigued me the most was the Hello Kitty Cafe truck. They were supposed to have edible goods at their truck, however they didn't arrive for some unknown reason, but I did pick up some Hello Kitty pins from their other merchandise selection before going on my lunch break. Took a quick break. He dropped off some snacks. I showed him some of my goodies. This is one of our new friends. But yeah, I'm back here and going to a panel next. We're in. Dun, dun. I'm in.
That's how bad it is.
I made it back inside, which was different from my original plan of going to a panel after my break. I had gone to wait in line for my panel, though similar to the previous panel I had tried to go to, the line was very long. Since there was no guarantee I would actually be able to get inside the panel, I decided to go over to the entertainment hall instead and walk around. Compared to earlier in the day, there was definitely more people around the entertainment hall, and another reason I could tell was I passed by the Studio Ghibli booth again, and the lines were very long, both to get merchandise and to get in line to take a picture with the Kappas. So I didn't have much time to walk around before the next panel I wanted to go to.
I am an editor at both Young Press and Ice Press. I've worked on titles like So Lovely, Not So Wicked Stepmom. Yeah!
The Empress panel was really nice. I really like going to it because I got a break from walking around, along with all the information that they gave, such as audiobooks, anime adaptations, and even other publications. Heading to one of my last panels, Waifu Wars Devastation. I went to it last year as well, so I'm really looking forward to it this year. For the next panel, I actually had to leave the convention center because it was held at the JW Marriott Hotel in their Platinum Ballroom. The walk wasn't very long. Honestly, it was probably less than 5 minutes. And afterwards, they had signs designating the area that you needed to go to in order to reach the Platinum Ballroom. The last part was going through security and scanning your badge in order to get in. Finally, I was at my destination. I had to wait in line in order to actually get inside the Platinum Ballroom. Although this line looks very long, and it's honestly shorter than the one I left earlier today. So I was really happy about that, and even going inside was very easy and efficient. In my opinion, I got very good seats because I was able to see the stage as well as the screens on the sides. This panel is a lot of fun because you get to compete for your waifu or husbando and see who comes out the ultimate winner. There was a lot of interesting choices, but if you did lose, you had to throw yours in the trash. After the panel, I made my way back to the convention center to the entertainment hall one last time just to get another quick walkthrough and get a few more videos without there being as many people. I even decided to get in line for the backdrops that they had for the cherry blossoms and took a few photos. Anime Expo Day 1 done. See you in Day 2. After a long day of walking around, going to panels, and even doing some shopping, we're finally heading home. Of course, don't think I forgot, here are the goodies that I got from Day 1. Dun, dun, dun. Exactly. Anime Expo Day 2. We're back again for more, and just to explain, when I say we, it's Jonah's brother Will, who also got a 4-day pass in order to meet up with friends here at Anime Expo. It just so happened that on Day 2, we both planned to go to this panel, which was a scavenger hunt panel. We're here very early. It's 9 a.m. right now, and our panel starts at 10. We'll be waiting around in line for an hour. In line, waiting for panel. First in line, I should add. Here's some of the rules, along with some of the items we had to look for in this scavenger hunt, and we did pair up in a group of 4, so we did have 2 new people, though we split up to search more ground and find these items. Per the rules, someone had to be in the photo, so here are some of the items that we found. After the panel, I made my way over to the artist alley. I hadn't even gotten a chance to check it out on Day 1 because I had so many other plans, so I wanted to make sure I gave myself enough time to check out the few booths that I had in mind. The first booth I checked out is called Kyo Studios, which sells anime themed jewelry that was of really nice quality. I knew I wanted to go ahead and see what selection they had available today and get some for myself along with Jonah. They even had really friendly staff.
I did 2 thumbs up.
I walked through the aisles of the artist alley a bit more, but I didn't record in between because you're supposed to ask for permission to record or take any photos of other people's work. Then I headed over to the exhibit hall. My first stop in the exhibit hall was the Yen Press booth. I wanted to check out the manga that they had in stock and that they were selling for Anime Expo. I really like the setup of their booth, showing off different titles along with showing previews of certain publications. I also liked that they had this cutout for Bungo Stray Dogs with Dazai and Atsushi. Then I continued my walkthrough of the exhibit hall, and honestly, in my opinion, I could notice From day 1, day 2 was a lot less crowded and it was easier to navigate through the aisles. Because I already knew where I wanted to go next, it didn't take me long to walk over, and as I was heading over, I did pass by the Thousand Skies booth, which is where I got my white Pomeranian plushie from yesterday. The section I was heading to next was the mature section, so I didn't record inside because that's for 18 plus only, and after I walked around, I went back outside. For the second day in a row, I went to the Hello Kitty Cafe truck to say hello to the vendors that were inside of the truck because I did like talking to them and they were really friendly. I even took a video of the sign that had the items that they were selling at the truck. I didn't stay for long because I wanted to go to a panel that was featuring Toshihiro Kawamoto, which is the character designer for Cowboy Bebop, along with other famous anime. It also worked out really well because in that room was the next panel I wanted to go to, which was the Bungo Stray Dogs Season 5 premiere. Afterwards, I went to the Crunchyroll Lounge and I was able to go inside because I am a Crunchyroll subscriber. They had all these posters showing the different anime that you can see on their site. I even checked out this maquette doll that was talked in a previous panel. Then I checked out their special menu before deciding I just wanted a plain margarita. Because there were people around me, I was a little shy to say my thoughts while I was there. Instead, I just decided to record myself drinking the margarita, and the straw did almost poke my eye, which is why I decided to hold it. I was honestly pretty tired from day 1, so the last thing I actually wanted to do before I left early for day 2 was go back to the Ghibli store and buy a few more items that I saw in day 1, but wanted to wait until day 2 to get. Alright, day 2 done. Next up is day 3. Here are all the items that I got from day 2, which are items from the exhibit hall, artist alley, entertainment hall, and freebies from panels. Day 3 at Anime Expo. I'm going to a panel at JW Hotel. I still have to finish some of my makeup for my cosplay. I'm doing Azula again. See what happens. Day 3 was another early morning start at JW Hotel for a panel. It was in the Platinum Ballroom, which I've been to before, and although the panel was really fun, there were only specific parts I could record, so you don't see much here before I head on back to the convention center. With a goal in mind to take more pictures of myself in cosplay and with others as well, I had a really good chance to meet these people in Persona cosplay, even doing a skit together. There's no sound to this, but it was still really fun to make, and they even let me borrow their Morgana plushie to do it. My next stop was the Anime Expo merch store, where I even got a chance to record my experience. So I have the Kisagi plushie and the Anime Expo show pin.
Okay, got that right here for you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Would you like a bag with purchase?
No, it's fine. I can put it in my bag.
All right.
I was headed to the exhibit hall next, but I did get a chance to take some photos with some Avatar Last Airbender cosplayers. As I made my way in, I wanted to show the TV above the Crunchyroll booth displaying music videos. Then I continued on, making sure to take pictures along the way before I reached my next booth, which was Goozy Pins. They have a wide selection of pins, not even limited to anime. They have some from Marvel, DC, video games, and more. And I also like that they had a deal of buy one pin and get 2 stickers free, and even then their vinyl stickers are only $1 each. So it was such a great idea to come here and check them out. I made sure to get something for myself along with other friends and family before moving on to my next location. We went to the Tokyo Japanese Lifestyle booth next, where they had this really big plush in the front that you just saw, and to check out some of their other items and plushies that they had, but we didn't get anything here. Instead, we went to the Aniro booth, and you can see here they had such a huge selection. They were all so soft and squishy, I had to get some for myself. I even got this tote bag with my purchase. It's already more than halfway through day 3, and next we're headed to the entertainment hall. Jonah was actually here with me on day 3 because he was able to get a pass and help me record for the day, although you don't see him in any of the videos for day 3 because he's pretty much just my cameraman. I was really happy to have him with me, and as we walked around, we even noticed this band playing in the entertainment hall next to the Black Clover section. Since the next panel I wanted to go to wasn't for a while, I took this chance to take photos with other cosplayers. Then I made my way over to the Persona 3 Reload panel. I was really looking forward to this panel, and I really liked what they had to show, such as the new character art for some of their well-known characters, and you could tell how excited people were for this character art along with the gameplay that they showed, which I even have here. Although I did record the entirety of the gameplay that they showed, I didn't show it here because it's already online by the time this video has been posted. Instead, I wanted to show the voice actors of the characters that are going to be inside this game, and they were even cosplaying as their specific characters, which was really great both for the audience and for themselves to get hyped up. Because my panel ended earlier than Jonah's and we decided to meet up at the entertainment hall, that's where I went to next and even saw this booth which had a lot of Demon Slayer merchandise. They even had props that you could take photos with along with characters from the Entertainment District arc, which I was able to take a photo with before meeting up with Jonah. Because we were here closer to the end of the night, there was a lot less people and crowds. I was able to take this photo and video with the Kappas along with the next video of me embodying Azula doing a lightning strike. Day 3 done, only day 4 left. Woo. After a long tiring day, we're finally back home, and here's all the merchandise that I got from day 3. I'm really happy that I was able to budget everything out, and I still have a little bit more left for day 4, so look forward to that. Anime Expo day 3. It's the final day of the Anime Expo. Although there's a lot to look forward to, I am also sad that it was ending so soon. Here, there wasn't much to do for this day. There was just a few things that I wanted to go ahead and check out that I didn't really get to the first few days. First off, being this Attack on Titan experience hosted by Romwe. This experience featured Attack on Titan moments or characters such as Eren Yeager, Levi, the Colossal Titan, the Attack Titan, and even more. All these different characters or moments were on all these shirts, sweats, shorts, in different designs, sizes, and colors, because this is an experience hosted by Romwe, which is a fashion company. And if you like anything, go ahead and check them out. Next, during day 4, I went ahead and checked out the One Piece card game. I was really excited to see what this was all about because they had tutorials and even a buddy battle. Because I didn't want to spend too much time here, I only signed up for the tutorial, and I even got paired with someone who has played this game before, so they were helping me along the way so much better than just following along with the moderator that was teaching the entire floor. Here you can even see how he was playing and how smooth it was. At the end of the tutorial, I even got a prize pack and a card set of my own. Afterwards, I went to the McDonald's and Webtoon collab where they were giving away goodies along with having photo opportunities, and I made sure to take a video along with some photos. Then I was heading over to the exhibit hall. By the 4th day, there was already a lot of things I had covered for the exhibit hall, so there wasn't much to check out except for this Demon Slayer pop-up wall that I took a picture with, and this booth called Whimsico, which had a nice selection of jewelry. Their staff was even really nice and agreed to take a video with me along with my purchase.
Thank you so much and take care. Have a good one. Thank you.
After leaving the exhibit hall, I went to a panel called Sword Fight Like Anime, which had a nice demonstration. After the panel, I needed a quick drink, so I went to Boboful, and they even had anime themed drinks, but the Goma Goma cooler was sold out, so I ended up getting a dragon fruit one instead. Then I went to go say hello and goodbye to my friends at the Hello Kitty Cafe truck because they were such sweet vendors. I'm hoping to go see them again at a future event that they will be selling at. But until then, I continue on. Here I'm actually walking over to my next and final panel for the day, but I actually went in the wrong direction. Once I was inside and upstairs, I was supposed to go right instead of left. However, I did figure it out eventually and ended up in my correct panel, which was on vinyls for anime themed music. They even had a giveaway for some of the vinyls that they talked about during their panel, and I signed up for the Totoro one. Spoiler though, I did not win. However, it was really fun to see this and everyone watching along with seeing people who share a common interest in vinyl and anime themed music. Day 4 was a lot shorter than the rest, and I made sure to say goodbye to the entertainment hall along with taking a few more photos throughout the entire convention center before actually heading out for the day. I was definitely a bit sad that it was ending already, but I'm definitely looking forward to next year or any other conventions to come. That was day 4 of Anime Expo, the last day. Until next time, bye! Here's your merchandise or any free goodies that I got throughout the day on day 4 of Anime Expo 2023. Hope you enjoyed watching my experience at Anime Expo 2023. Let me know if you have any questions or comments on any of the days 1 through 4. Also, I have posted some shorts on certain things I did each day, so feel free to check those out. Until next time, see you then.